make sure that the cases of misjudgment or the odds of that happening can be lower largely. And moreover, we contend that convicts will say things that makes them look like good person. Therefore, we believe that their studies cannot be 100% reliable. Thanks, and we contend that the death penalty should not be abolished.
Affirmative rebuttal speech.
Good morning. I would like to first start by examining the cases that's presented by the negative. Throughout their whole stance, we found out one flaw of their principle is that they're using a method, an overprotecting and over-aggressive method to execute people that may do something in the future, while they do not have concrete evidence of what they have committed, which we do not believe that is the principle of any system, to accuse people of something that they have not yet done. And for example, they mentioned that they wanted to keep the death penalty because that can prevent the possibility of prison break and that they may break out, but we do not execute people based on something that they may have done in the future. And we do believe that that is going to make the justice system more flawed and more subjective and therefore unjustifiable. And second, the evidence to back up their point of deterrence is from a random news on Yahoo and a single story, which we do not hold that valid, which we do not consider that valid. And but in our case, we do present statistics from American. We do acknowledge that that is not from Taiwan, but at least we do have a scientific evidence to back up our point of deterrence. And second, they mentioned the poll that is that inquiry Taiwanese people about their opinion upon death penalty, but they have neglected the fact that their belief and their opinion is based on the false fact that it is a deterrence. And throughout their whole cases, they also acknowledge that there are flaws in the judicial system, but yet they don't want to do anything about it. That it is somehow going to get better and better through time. Well, we strongly assert that right now it is young and it is not well tested, and therefore we should abolish the death penalty in order to eliminate the risk of executing the innocent. And I would like to emphasize the point of executing the innocent. Not only does those life of innocent, that those innocent people will be killed, but also the murder is still on the loose and that nobody is looking for them. And their rebuttal about recidivism rate that a lot of inmates committed inside is have committed crimes before, but most of the crimes of recidivism rate is largely composed of drug crimes, which is not within the discussion of our today's topic and therefore irrelevant. And I would like to emphasize that they do not provide any practical purposes for death penalty, while we assert that law is based on rationale and therefore should not be compromised based on the pleas from victims' family and so on. And due to above reason, we're proud to propose. Thank you.
That's the end of this debate. In 5 minutes, we'll have the judges to adopt.